Hi, I'm Madonna, and I run New Leaf Natural Therapies and online kinesiology training and masterclasses. I want to chat again today about the Solex BioResonance device because there was something that happened throughout the week that made me once again so incredibly grateful that we have this tool available to us on the planet at the moment. And once again, the ways that we can access this frequencies, it's becoming much more cost effective in people's homes. And I'm sure you've heard me over the last few sessions about it. We don't have the devices to order from head office anymore. Now we can use it on our phone, on our laptop, on any device. So I think the security is so good now that we don't need to worry about privacy. And as all the data is going into the reports, it's being stored as zeros and ones. So very, very from the binary perspective. So it's not being stored as your information. Your voice is not being stored. It's being stored as 7,000 data points associated with your health. So, from that perspective, it's all that zeros and ones, as we've seen in the matrix. It's being stored. So your details are not being stored in there, which is really awesome. It just gives us a sense of privacy, and we're not going to be hacked. We don't want our bodies hacked here on the planet any more than they are being hacked at the moment. So I just wanted to share the process I went through the other night. And once again, I'll use my personal data so that, if you see anything, I really don't give a toss. Okay, let's go have a look. Okay, so I had a loved one who was near death a few nights ago. It was quite traumatic, as you can imagine. And yeah, so what you can do once you're a QLA, a quantum living advocate, you can actually open up the same device or the ability to run the scans in many different tabs. So you can see that's what I'm doing here. I'm opening up several devices at the same time, or several scanners at the same time. And then you can only run one check at a time. So just say over here, I start running my easy scan. And because I've got my voice, it means that I can start chatting away. So while it's going through this 10 seconds, it's going to be listening to the 7,000 frequencies associated with my voice. And that's going to be allowing the device to access me from anywhere on the planet. And then as it's going through, it's checking hundreds and hundreds. It's checking hundreds and hundreds of data points for bloods, and so frequencies, of course, because everything has a frequency. Emotions have a frequency, viruses have a frequency, bacteria, toxins, everything has a frequency, foods have a frequency. So as this is going through, this is me scanning myself at the moment with my current voice in the system. Now, just say I was near death. Just say. So what I could do is open up as many of these tabs as I wanted to. And remember, we've talked about Cephis in the past. So I can go to the little Cephi ones and I can run some custom playlists. So just say I was dying of cancer. Then I could run these cancer frequencies. Just say I was an emotional basket case, which, happens half the time anyway. So I could run the chakras. These are Cephis that I have set up, but they're really easy to set up. Just say I had kidney issues. So you could actually go to the custom playlist and pull up something to do with kidneys once you've got a whole bunch of these Cephis in your back office. So there's like 3 things I've got running simultaneously. I've got the scan running over here, which as it's going through is optimizing my cells. It's optimizing the frequencies in my body for health. Then I'm running the cancer ones, I'm running the chakra ones, I'm running the kidney ones. And, and I could even go in there and go, okay, little body, what are the homeopathics I need? So this is where you can go in and buy symptom. So for a start, if you know the homeopathic that you want, you can choose the homeopathic. Someone this week wanted pulsatilla. So I made them a pulsatilla homeopathic. So you can actually grab that pulsatilla and you can do continuous broadcast. So that is broadcasting out to someone individually, in this case me, because it's mine. But if someone had something where pulsatilla homeopathic was the thing that they needed, you could do that. I had another person this week who needed some calibromatum for her daughter's epilepsy. So once again, I went to the quantum homeopathics. I made that homeopathic. which is, so Kali is potassium. So it's one of the potassiums. Potassium is about the nerves. It was this one here, the Kali bromatum. So once again, I created a homeopathic for her. You see this imprint button down here. You can actually imprint into your tea, your coffee. You can imprint it into sugar pills. You can imprint it into water. You can imprint it into whatever you want so that that person can get those homeopathics. And there's such a cool big list of that. From that perspective as well, we also have things like cell salts. So anyone who understands cell salts, these are really cool because you can create your own as well. So I learned cell salt therapy about 30 years ago now, and I still use a questionnaire when people come into my clinic that checks where people's cell salt levels are sitting. So you can imagine most people on the planet are magnesium, potassium deficient because we use them in every single function of the body. So the gnats, that's the sodiums. So everyone's been told not to eat salt for 40 years. So we're chronically salt deficient, so you can so this is MAG-FOS. You could run a continuous broadcast of MAG-FOS, or you could go into symptoms. And once again, you can open up a tab if you've got a loved one or yourself who's dangerously challenged health-wise. You can open up as many of these as you want. Just say, I'm dying of acne, extreme acne. Then you can actually simultaneously run those in the backgrounds as well. I am joking, of course. But the other night I had about 10 of these tabs open for this particular person, and her kidneys, she was actually on a kidney dialysis machine for about 16, 18 hours. But she went from the right kidney being just about dead to functional within 48 hours, which I got to say, I thought was pretty impressive. Now, I don't know whether the frequencies helped, but I was running her scans each morning and night as well when I had time, and I was seeing big shifts in the things in the kidney. So there was lots of uric acid, there was lots of cystatin C, there was lots of cholesterol crystals. So, the kidneys were really struggling in there, but so was everything else. This woman was unconscious. So the ambos came, they picked her up, they took her to the hospital. She didn't wake up for like 20 hours. She woke up and had zero recollection of the previous day, which, makes for a fun story, doesn't it? But she's not the only one on the planet at the moment going through this stuff. So that's why, once again, I thought it's just so, and even if we ourselves are going through this shit, imagine, sorry, excuse the French, but imagine being able to go, okay, I'm having a really bloody bad day. I've suffered depression for 30 years. I don't have any energy left. Once again, you can pull up the custom playlists or your quantum affirmations. You could pull up a quantum affirmation for, say, mood support, and broadcast that. There's quantum affirmations for so many things. There's flower essences. And of course, I've got my million Cephis. So you can create so many combinations of things, and there's lots and lots and lots of online support as well. Anyway, just thought I'd share that story with you. I'll pop the website down the bottom again if anyone wants to go check it out. I just think these guys are doing an amazing job of making it really affordable for people on the planet. I know it's not for everyone, but it's pretty incredible. And if you have been sort of paying attention and wondering, I do have that next 32-day frequency healing. So you have to do nothing. You have to do nothing except get your details to me. So I need height, weight, full name, best email, date of birth, current face and neck photo, and 15 seconds of voice. So that's obviously pretty easy on Messenger. If you connect with me on Facebook and Messenger, I don't know how else to do it. That's not my range of skills. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that. And it's only 200 Australian bucks for 32 days, where you're getting at least 2 hours of frequency healing straight from your cells to your soul every day until late January. So, and I'm starting it on Christmas Eve, trying to kick people in with a bang. And I'm doing 3 groups for the price of 1 at the moment. So I'm doing wealth and prosperity. I'm doing a metabolism, weight, thyroid, blood sugar one, and I'm doing a chronic illness neurological detox. So they're the groups. It's pretty exciting, and take care, everyone. Mwah. See you later.